You know how when we're young, the pediatricians and the parents' friends, they all ask us, what do we want to be when we grow up? And it's interesting because we have this construct in our culture, in our society, that's about you're supposed to pick one thing. And being that my son just graduated from high school and is now out in the world studying stuff, I think like, oh my gosh, don't be fooled by that. The idea that you're supposed to pick one thing that's your passion for the rest of your life. And recently I was talking with a couple of folks, that's okay, who really blew that idea out of the water, which is, so first of all, when I was a career services director, I remember reading an article that said 5 times. 5 times, that's the number of times people these days change careers. And so I kind of want to have all the young people and the people considering other paths to know that it's not counterculture or that it's not strange. And then recently I was talking with Danielle Tiedemann and Kelly Dixon about their career paths. So they say if we're going to really know our people, our customers, whether they're internal or external customers, that we should know 4 things. Ford, F-O-R-D, we should know about their family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. And the occupation one is interesting because if we work with somebody, we think, I know everything, right? I know them and their job, but what do we know about their history and their trajectory? So I just recently learned that Kelly Dixon was a child actress and singer and went touring as Annie for 6 months when she was 12 and had a life of that kind of art, even studied musical theater in college, and then one day decided to make a big change and then started working for the government with Maricopa County, working with elections and then the Department of Transportation. And I think doing that is true bravery, being willing to take a look at our lives and think about where do we want change, and then being courageous enough to change. Danielle Tiedemann with the City of Flagstaff, I recently learned she was an EMT in Vegas and then a massage therapist and a supervisor, and then came to also government, interesting that both are government, with the City of Flagstaff in customer service where she's a supervisor there now. So I'm curious, how are you being courageous? What do you want to change in your life?